All right, so Wolfie says, if you had to make a video where you told yourself back in time when you started the game what to make important and what to work on, what would you tell them? I don't see any difference between 1K and 2K res. What would I tell them? Yikes. I agree with Liz already, secondary gems. It is appalling how little I farm my secondary gems. So if I go to my secondary stats, like I got 37K, 46K, 33, and 33. Like, not good. For all intents and purposes, I mean, it's not awesome. It's not at all where it should be, unfortunately. So that would definitely be one. And I would remind myself, as a new player to the game, back then in the day, that the best way of farming your gems is going to be, without a doubt, doing, what is it, Abyssal? A 4-player Abyssal Verge, you can fly through your normal daily gems or weekly gem cap, like so fast. What else? 5-star gems is probably another one. I can't tell you how many times I've changed my 5 stars. Don't be stupid. Don't play the game. I would still play the game. If I could go back in time and tell myself what would be important, I wouldn't have spent any money. Now, again, a lot of the money that I spent came from like YouTube money. So like it was just reinvested into the game, because when I was playing the game at the time, it was really important to keep up in terms of resonance. But I would not have, but it wasn't there on day one. That's true. So Abyssal Verge was not there on day one. As soon as Abyssal Verge came out, then I would have been grinding it. I guess prior to that, it was just hidden layers to farm normal gems. What else? What else would I tell myself? So normal gems, farm hidden layers up until the time of Abyssal Verge coming out. Don't spend a dime in the game, because inevitably, I don't personally, like, again, this is tips for baby misery playing the game for the first time. I don't PvP enough for it to be worth it to me. TBH, like real talk. I don't PvP nearly enough unless I'm live and we're all just hanging out. Not worth it. There's plenty that I can do. Actually, everything I could do in game, I could do it free to play. I would arguably make it more enjoyable if I did it free to play. I haven't spent on the game in over like a year and a half, just to give you guys an idea. What else? Any 5 stars I did get, I would try to commit to and keep longer. For example, I went really heavy into gems that don't exist anymore, or not that don't exist, that just have been power crept. And so I found myself like resetting the gems that I was trying to farm for, which was incredibly counterproductive. So it slowed down my performance and my overall development in the game. So like I had a steeping bile. I think I rebuilt a steeping bile 3 times. Like no shit, 3 times I went through the process of like having a steeping bile and then getting it to rank 5 and then canceling it. Level up your oranges. My oranges. Oh yeah, my sec gear. I would have grinded more. I would have done more overworld grinding. And what she means by that, let's go ahead and queue up again. So I would have got all my gear to level 30 a lot faster. Currently, I did it because of a update that happened where they more or less made it easier, and that basically got me to 30 on all of it. So that definitely would have been good. But like for 5 stars especially, like I had my bloodsoaked jade pretty early. I've had this for a long time. As soon as it came out to the game, I had my gloomcast. But like there's so many 5 stars that I redid. And had I not gone for like the newest or best 5 stars, I probably would have had 5 stars at higher ranks. Shards were hard to get at the beginning. What else is important? I would not have underestimated the value of a 2-star gem. That's for sure. Because like I've gotten a Viper's Bite to rank 10 2 different times. Same with Pain Clasp. And then just used it for food. What else? Those are the big ones. Normal gems, free to play, 5-star priority based off what was out at the time and keeping up with it. Those are the big ones. And then the grind to level up this to higher faster for sure. Because they also came out with mechanics to help this go faster. Greens were a pain too. Possibly. And I think that's kind of it, because I did a good job in my opinion of like keeping up with all the classes. So as new classes got essences, I always felt like I was aware of what was relevant. Oh, I got a new one. What was relevant and what was good. This is one of the new ones. Hell yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I kept up with pretty much everything else. So those would be the 3 big ones. So normal gem farms, again, and that would have been hidden layers into Abyssal Verge as soon as it came out. Keeping up that weekly cap every single week, no matter what. Highest priority. Going free to play, close number 2. Staying free to play because I don't PvP enough. And then 3, what'd I say? Oh, the farm in order to get my stuff to rank 30 faster. Those are the 3 things that if I could go back in time and tell myself what I would have done differently in Diablo Immortal. For sure. That was a good question. Thank you, Wolfie. That was a great question.